Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to another video. Today we'll be looking at the Blood of the Dead music video trailer. This was just released today by Treyarch, so have a gander. And there you have it. That was the Blood of the Dead music video. I honestly think that Treyarch makes some of the best cinematics for zombie maps, and this one is no different. This is probably by far one of the best ones they've ever done. I love this shot right here. We're looking at the docks here. We see the box light in the distance there on the right hand side. Here we are in the D block cells. This is the original spawn room. I haven't seen any gameplay or any of the leaked footage, so I'm not sure if that's still the case or if we're starting somewhere else. It'll be exciting to see in a couple days. But this area kind of looks like it's in the quartermaster's house on the south side of the island. Same with this. This is going to be leading up from the quartermaster house towards the cell house. This could be in a number of new places. This could be in the underneath the quartermaster's house in the model industrial building. Kind of out here on the east side, you see that on the very south right side of the island. That's probably where that last room is going to be. But this shot is just absolutely incredible. I hope to see a dynamic theme sometime of just the whole island itself. Here we are from the south side of the island looking up north. We can see the lighthouse on the north side of the island there. And here we go. Fantastic. Our PRIMIS crew. This is going to be a great experience. I love Mob of the Dead in Black Ops 2. And so it's going to be fun playing with the PRIMIS crew, which we all dearly so much love. So here we are, a few more shots, just looking around the cell house. Here is Richtofen in the infirmary, looking just tired and kind of worn out. It's kind of interesting with this trailer. What I really pulled from it was that the characters look really tired in a lot of shots, and like they've been doing this a number of times. And I think I want to get into this a little bit later, but this is Mob of the Dead, Blood of the Dead, and we know what happens here. We know that there's a cycle that exists. So that last shot is where the retriever is, just around the corner. But here we see Richtofen probably in the quartermaster's house. There's a couch behind him. It looks pretty cushy. This is a new area. That one we see, that's the first dog up above the D block cells. And here they are, the crew kind of looking around, making sure they're all together. This shot, fantastic. We have our full crew coming in on the south side of the cell house, and absolutely just looks fantastic. Looks beautiful. I really think that this map is going to be gorgeous. It looks like they've added so much more space, so much more areas, and has brought back so many things that we love from the original map. So here Richtofen looks a little defeated, like something's not going the right way. So I think this is probably part of the Easter egg that we got to figure out how to get off of the island, obviously. But this shot here with Dempsey, he is in the warden's office. We see in the background there the new perk machine. It looks like it has all the perk bottles in there. So this is going to be part of the mutation system where we get to choose what perks are in the machines, and we know we're going to have that in the Chaos storyline, but there it is confirmed that it's going to be in this storyline as well. So here we have Nikolai using the trench gun. Unfortunately, no Tommy gun wall buy on the back there. So here we have Richtofen. This usually is on the Golden Gate Bridge, this setup, but it is on the roof now. And Richtofen just looking really ticked off, kind of wondering what's going on. Honestly, from the last trailer, we saw that Richtofen left in there with the Chronorium and just kind of pieced out. And I think he's a little mad. But here's Nikolai with the Chronorium. I don't know if he's going to throw it in the lava there or do what. But this shot with Dempsey and Weasel's hat. And it's just so funny because he just tosses it. It's just bop on the ground. And here we have a new area. This is under the new industrial location. So this is just north of the model industrials. This is going to be on the south side of the island, but this place looks super creepy. A trap on the left-hand side there. And here's Richtofen holding up Weasel's comic called Icarus from Mars. So that's a pretty cool, Easter egg there. But love how he just rips it out. And this shot, oh my gosh. Can we just appreciate how sick that shot is with Brutus coming out with the Hellhounds next to him? Absolutely fantastic. Just incredible. Here we have some, outside of the warden's office. And this shot, what is going on? Here's Brutus throwing a dead Takio into the sea. I'm not really sure what this means, but it looks like that you know, the crew is, we've seen this in some other, you know, Grod Krovi comes to mind, where we see multiple iterations of them dying or being stopped and not finishing what they came to do. And I think we're seeing a little bit of here too, where, you know, here's Richtofen about to die, and the crew coming out with ferocity right here. And I think what we're seeing is in this trailer is that they've become stuck in the cycle, just as we saw with the Mob of the Dead characters. They were in an endless cycle over and over and over again, where they're trying to escape purgatory. And so Richtofen has visited Alcatraz a number of times, but always through portals. And so because the portal was closed by Brutus, they're not going to be able to get off this map without some help. Maybe Monty will come in and save them, maybe not. So now moving forward with the video, we see there the dog filling up the soul so we can get the Hell's Retriever. And right here, this shot, right after this cool trap, we see Richtofen punch that mirror like he's in anger again. You know, something's going wrong. But here we see the new potions. I'm not sure what they're called, but that one's always done swiftly. Gobble gum that we know and love from Black Ops 3. But that perk cola that Nikolai just drank is really interesting. At first I thought it was electric cherry because it looks exactly like that. But if you look at the bottle, it is actually electric burst. So maybe a little bit of a change name here in Blood of the Dead than from the original map. So we'll have to see what that's all about. And then this shot, we have Nikolai being strung up by Brutus over some lava. Again, another example of them not coming together, not getting off the island. Here we have some great shots of some zombies being mowed down. This shot is so great. Here we have the team, but Nikolai's not here. And I love that Takio is the one that notices it. You know, Takio and Nikolai famously don't get along. But since they're coming straight from Zeshno Bonoshima, we see that, you know, they're getting along more. They're improving that relationship that we saw later in Grod Krovi. Of course, this is before Grod Krovi and between those two maps, and Nikolai here is just absolutely exhausted, absolutely just have it, and he's so furious that they're stuck here. Maybe he's mad at Richtofen because his plan didn't go well. Maybe he's mad that he's just stuck here, but he just goes crazy on this crawler. So cool. And here we have this new machine on the left. I'm pretty sure that's the new potions machine, kind of like the gobble gum machine. So I think that's where we'll get those potions from, but who knows? We'll see what happens. Here we have the classic gondola, and I love this transition where they come off the gondola and they're shooting down that hallway. Nikolai using the katana covered in blood. Here's the acid trap right outside the cafeteria. Looking so fresh, looking so great. Honestly, this trailer is so clean, it's so beautiful, and the music is absolutely amazing. I think this version of the song is better than the original. But I'm loving the new garb that the zombies are wearing. It looks like they have more prominent stripes than the original Mob of the Dead map, but love this shot. Takio just going crazy on Brutus here with his own club. Honestly, this trailer highlights a lot of Takio, and I think, you know, Takio is going to play a huge role in this as well as Nikolai. I think they both are going to have a huge part to play in this map. You know, we think of the storyline, and Takio has just killed himself to secure his soul, and we're here and we're stuck in this cycle, and Nikolai hasn't secured his soul yet. He's the only one out of the crew that is not safe yet, and so I think those two characters will play a lot in this map. But here we have some really tight quarters, and we see a drop there on the right, looking nice, insta kill, that fresh green drop that we know and love. So this is a new weapon that we're going to have. So this is a flamethrower, and that is pretty exciting. I had never played World of War, but I know the flamethrower was a fan favorite. This shot is very reminiscent of the Mob of the Dead trailer, the original song trailer that they released for that. But Nikolai just giving up and getting torn apart by those zombies. This scene right here is super weird. This definitely has to be an Easter egg step or something. To be able to get this thing that Richtofen just throws his hand into lava for. Yikers for me, boys. But comes out with a gem. It almost kind of looks like a gem that would be on a staff, but I don't want to go there because, you know. But here's Dempsey just absolutely wrecked. Doesn't really look like he's going to make it. These final shots of Takio just screaming in rage and so furious, but hopefully we get to play with the katana in this map. I really hope that we get to see that, because that is going to be really fun to play on Blood of the Dead. And of course, here we go with the final shot with the candle going out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Really excited for Black Ops 4 to come out, and hopefully my wife and I will stream a little bit and maybe upload some videos, so you can look forward to some content from us. So see you guys in the next one. Peace.